So today we are going to discussing about the financial markets and the financial environment. So as far as concern till now we discussed about the complete structure of financial markets, types of financial markets, and other things also we discussed it. And today we are going to discussing about to, intro- uh, you know to introduce with the types of investors and their investment objectives, identify the components of financial market environment, and describe how the components of financial markets and financial environment are integrated, and how financial markets environment has become internationalized. So when we are going to talking about the financial deals, so financial deals bring two different identities together, wherein one side has party that has shortage of funds, and on other side there is a party who has surplus funds. Fund seekers want to get liquid funds and are willing to pay cost for it, whereas fund investors have wish to get liquid funds and are willing to pay cost for it, whereas fund investors have wished to channelize their savings in most optimal way to that they may earn maximum return on it. So generally, financial markets have an important role to play in this financial environment. Financial market introduces borrower and suppliers together so that investment objectives of both can be met, right? Financial environment emerges when different individual and institutional investors enter in this market with different investment objectives. Investors are generally categorized in three different types of depending on their willingness to assume risk. Okay, so already we discussed about components of financial markets and structure, and today we are going to talking about the components of the financial environment. So the complete system of financial environment comprises of four important components. That's called as in first one is financial managers, second one is investors, third one is financial markets, and fourth one is financial instruments. So what I'm saying is here today we are going to discussing in-depth insight on each of these components in detail and illustrates how they are integrated. The main objective of the today's discussion introduce each component and briefly explain how these components are related. In the forthcoming sections, might be next class, we are going to discussing about the description of these components has been provided. So first component is financial managers. So generally, what are the roles and responsibilities of financial managers? The financial managers has to be to effectively utilizing the resources and funds and allocating the resources where it is required in entire organization, and identify in each and every department where the funds are required. So there are n number of decisions are taken by the financial manager for the development of the entire organization, because the finance department which is playing a key role in each and every organization, and which is a major department, like it's a core department, core function of the organization. So that's what who are going to acted as a financial manager. So he has to responsible for taking decision on acquiring the funds for business and appropriately investing those funds. And also finance manager is accountable on the issue of how to obtain funds, means financing, and where to invest a company funds to expand its business. The actions taken by financial managers to make financial decisions for their respective firms are referred to as financial management. So financial managers are expected to make financial decisions in such a way to optimize risk return trade off, so as to ensure maximum value of the firm and ultimately maximize the value of the firm's stock price. Hence, The final focus of finance manager is to take financial decisions in a way that may ensure maximum wealth to the shareholders, right? So what kind of decisions are taken by the financial managers? The second component is, you know, so there are the finance manager has to be taken by the decisions, financing decisions by financial managers. Absolutely. For example, the organizations can obtain loans or can issue debt securities. Okay, and which are certificates representing credit provided to the firm by the securities purchaser. In case of arranging funds through equity financing required, funds are arranged by offering ownership in the form to the investors. Okay, and then here, and then when we are going to talking about that, generally, so this is playing key role in each and every organization. So that's called as an the stocks are playing key role, and at the same time investment decisions are taken by the financial manager in the organization, because where to invest, how to invest, and when to invest, what to invest, and when company is going to invest money in various areas, what kind of ROI is written expecting from those investments. So ROI is called as a return on investments. So the ROI is so important in each and every organization. And second one is, the investments are decisions is among the two important decisions taken by finance managers. Responsibility of financial managers is to identify and assess budding investment opportunities for the business, and finally to determine the decider if they may pursue with those opportunities. The investment decisions of financial managers significantly affect the firm's degree of success. So the financial manager needs to take a balanced decision on investing funds in long-term fixed assets and to keep some funds in cash or near money assets to meet working capital requirements of the business. So the finance manager attempts to maintain optimal levels of each type of current asset, such as cash and inventory. So that is called as an the investments decisions are taken by the manager. And third component is investors. So investors are playing a key role where to collecting the funds, where to collecting the capital and working capital and investment that comes from purely from the investors. Investors may be individuals or institutions who have surplus funds and are willing to provide these funds to borrowers such as firms, government agencies, individuals, or other institutions. So, so here I'm telling to you that here briefly insight on investors and how do they create a provision of funds. Individual investors are generally small investors who commonly provide funds to firm by purchasing their securities. And second category of investors include institutional investors. The financial institutions that provide funds are referred to as institutional investors. So this is third one. And here there are the investors are comes from debt financing provided by investors, and equity financing provided by the investors, and risk return trade off, and these kind of investors are investing the money in the organization. So almost every kind of investment decisions are exposed to risk, because any investment risk, but the risk which has to be taken by the investor. So with that risk only, if there is a risk, we can expect a high profit. So here, the presence of the uncertainty in financial market environment, degree of this risk may vary for different kind of investments. right? Equity investment carries more risk. When investors select equity securities, they must have idea that there is no fixed guaranteed return on this investment. So return on their investment may be a lower or higher than expected. This variation in terms of lower returns may be if the firm performs worse than expected and does not declare expected dividends, or it may be if no capital appreciation is earned because stock price does not rise. Okay, and fourth component is the financial markets. So the financial markets, yesterday we discussed that there are different kind of four types of markets. So including of that, financial markets represent where the place market that facilitate the flow of funds among investors and borrowers. In financial markets, investors and borrowers trade financial securities, buying the securities, selling the securities, issuing the bonds, and financial securities, commodities, and other items at a price determined by demand and supply. Financial markets are typically defined by having transparent pricing, basic regulations on trading costs and fees, and market forces determining the prices of securities that trade. Hence, the financial markets referring as an organized institutional structure or mechanism for creating and exchanging financial assets. There are two types of important component of these financial markets. Is financial institutions that act intermediaries. Financial markets can be divided two different types of markets: capital markets and money markets. So capital markets is to issuing the long term funds, that's called as an capital markets, and issuing short term funds, which is called as an related for money market. So let us talk about capital markets. This type of market segment of financial markets facilities trade of long term debt and corporate stock. In capital market, securities traded have a maturity period of more than 1 year. Capital market is a market where buyers and sellers engage in trade of financial securities like bonds, stocks, and other things. So here buying and selling is undertaken by participants such as individuals and institutions. So that is called as an the capital markets. And equity market is there. What equity market? Equity market refers to the one where the sale of equity stocks takes place by firms to investors. Buyers and sellers of stock get agreed upon a defined price to buy or sell equity shares. These prices of securities are highly sensitive in equity markets. The debt market enables firms to obtain debt financing from institutional and individual investors or to transfer ownership of debt securities between investors. So next one is money markets. So these are the markets for the debt securities where short-term securities are traded. Just now I told you that uh, short short-term funds are issued through that money markets. It's related for money market. The securities buying and selling in money market have maturities of 1 year or less. So below 1 year only. That's what we are saying, that it is a short period of funds. Like securities traded in money market are like treasury bills, bankers acceptances, certificate of deposits, commercial paper, and other all these things under comes money markets. The cost of money also, any investors who specific the use of the funds and invest it in financial markets usually expect the borrower to pay a nominal rate of interest. So hence the price paid by borrower for borrowing money is cost of money he has arranged. This is usually referred as percentage rate over a period of time and reflects the rate of exchange of present consumption for future consumption. Okay, and inflation premium, default risk premium, liquidity premium, maturity risk premium are there, but we don't want to require the in depth of this comes under financial environment. And financial instruments, there are two types of financial instruments. So cash instruments, derivative instruments. Cash instruments are the one whose value is directly determined by the market. Example, deposits and loans. So which is certain prices and certain amount which is decided by the banks or financial institutions. So that's what it is called as a cash instruments. Derivative instrument is derived from underlying asset. Example, if there is any options are available for increasing or decreasing the price of the stock, and fixating the price of the shares or securities, and if the might be swapping the securities, forward these securities, options of different kind of options are available in this type of derivative instruments. So sixth one is integration of components in the financial environment. So the finance manager starts as soon as firm require funds to meet out their financial obligations. Hence, they start looking for investors who have surplus, who have surplus investable funds. Hence, financial planning on the part of firm's financial managers will try to estimate how much funds the firm need. So here, what I'm saying is here. So how much amount is required for the organization? How much requirement is for company? How many funds and how much investment and how much capital is required for the company? So based on that, we are going to collect the funds and investments from the investors. So at the same time, they will try to locate prospective investors from where the firm will obtain funds. Integration of financial markets have benefited both borrowers and investors by improving their access from domestic markets to international markets also. So in simple words, what I am saying is, so integration, domestic investors can buy foreign assets. Foreign investors can buy domestic assets. So further integration of financial markets in worldwide economy has also streamlined the complete process of financial trading. As a result, financial assets having similar risk command the same expected return regardless of location of origin of the asset. So all this has become possible because of uniformity in accounting and financial standards among countries that are fully integrated into world financial markets. Okay. So these are the brief introduction about the discussion about the financial environment, right? So yes. So here any doubts regarding of this?